All day today, the price of Bitcoin has been tussling with this level of support here at $21,400. It appears at this point in time we have bounced off of that level of support with an hourly candle about to close at $21,619. And from my perspective, tomorrow is going to be a bullish day for the crypto markets. In today's video, I'm going to show you why I'm piling in with hundreds of thousands of dollars right now into the crypto market in expectation that tomorrow is an update, and I'm quite confident about that. Hence why I'm stacking long positions right now. We're going to discuss some of the altcoins in today's video that I'm opening new long positions on in expectation that tomorrow is a good day. And if you're interested in that, please do drop a like on today's video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I've got my lucky jeans on, so it's time the price of Bitcoin went back to the upside. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers here on the channel this year, so please make sure you are subscribed. I would really appreciate that. So if you're new, subscribe, like, and let's crack on. So first things first, this is the current price of Bitcoin. You can see this hourly candle is probably going to close to the upside right now, and this is looking pretty decent as far as like trading patterns go. This is ultimately not really mega bearish. I know that a lot of people do feel a little bit bearish on the price of Bitcoin, but to be honest, as soon as Bitcoin breaks through this key resistance level here at $21,700, let's call it $21,700, break to the upside, we have a control line right here on the price of Bitcoin on the hourly chart. But to be honest, there's not a whole lot that would stop it after it's passed through this key level of resistance, resuming trading at the old trading range right now. I'm expecting, because of course the CME gap has closed today. You'll know from yesterday's video where the CME gap was placed. If we look at it today, I mean, Bitcoin's price is pretty much on where the CME gap was. It was $21,610 was the CME gap. And as it sits right now, that gap has officially closed. We don't have a CME gap open anymore on the price of Bitcoin from this weekend. We still have one open at a lower level and one open at a higher level, but as it sits right now, there is no current immediate CME gap open, and for that reason, now that gap is closed, we're likely going to start pumping to the upside. So it's time to discuss what we are going to do in terms of current open trades. So currently, of course, I'm opening a long position on Bitcoin. I opened my long position earlier today at $21,610, and you'll know that if you are in my trading group, for which you'll find a link in today's video description. It's completely free to join. I post all of my trades as and when I take them in that trading group. You'll notice that I tend to be fairly early to the trade. That's just because I'm paying a lot of attention. Like, for example, I went long this morning at $21,610. It took till this afternoon to that trade to start looking like it's going to start paying off. That's sometimes the way it is. You've got to be patient and you've got to get in early on these things. So anyway, $21,659 is the current price. But another thing that I'm also going long on right now is, of course, the price of Ethereum. And you'll see right now, Ethereum on the 1 minute chart is bouncing significantly to the upside. You can see here, we touched the bottom of the VWAP several times, and that is causing us to bounce back to the upside. And of course, looking at the 4 hour on Ethereum right now, we've pretty much bottomed out. As far as I'm concerned, we're not going to continue going down. It doesn't make any sense to continue going down. I mean, the lowest level that we could have possibly got to is this one down here that is currently set at $1,440. But I mean, we pretty much got to it today on this wick to the downside. So from my perspective, what has happened today is essentially a big wick to the downside has caused those final remaining long positions from the top to be liquidated. At the point where those long positions got liquidated, we're starting to see a significant bounce in the market since that liquidation period has occurred. We've already seen massive liquidations today. Seems unlikely that that will continue. And so from my perspective right now, it's time that we all start going long on the markets again, or at least that's my current perspective. And of course, don't forget, if you are interested in trading, please do check out BYBIT. You'll find a link for BYBIT in today's video description. If you use that link when you sign up to BYBIT, you get up to $30,000 in deposit bonus to match your initial deposit bonus. So please do check that out. You'll find a link for it in today's video description. And let's continue on with today's video, because the first thing I want to point out is GLMR. We nailed this bang on last time. That is some weird terminology to use. It nailed it bang on. Anyway, point is, GLMR currently trading at 41 cents, back at this level of support, and we're going to bounce back to the upside. Just ask me in a couple days time how well this went. We'll probably bounce back up to this level of resistance right here at 45, which would be approximately an 11-12% gain in the price of GLMR coin. You can trade GLMR on BYBIT, so I'm expecting basically a 10% increase in the price of that coin, hence why I've gone 10x long on it. So I'll make 100% profit when that trade does pay off, or if it drops 10%, I'll lose 100% of my money that I've got into that trade. Not 100% of my money, that would be terrible. Anyway, another thing that I think is looking particularly attractive right now is DAFI. This is DAFI's price. You can't currently long DAFI, but you can buy it on Uniswap. DAFI's price is pretty low right now, below 1 cent. I know for a fact there is major news coming within the next couple of days, and that major news will contribute probably significantly to a significant price increase in the price of DAFI, especially as that news leaks out into the public. If you want to get ahead of that trade on on this particular occasion, I believe like DAFI is in a pretty good sweet spot. So yeah, I'm buying some DAFI right now. Again, I want to point out nothing in today's video is financial advice. You should always do your own research. And if you are going to trade, accept that sometimes you do lose money. It does happen. But yeah, I'm buying DAFI right now at below 2 cents. I believe it's an absolute steal because I think that it'll get back up to 4 cents, which is all the way back up here in pretty much no time, which is basically double your money from that difference right there. Now, the other thing to check out right now would be RSR. RSR is slapping the bottom of the VWAP so hard right now. We can see that because we've got this green thing that's basically telling us to buy on the VWAP. As it is right now, RSR is basically completing a bit of a bull flag, bull pennant, whatever you want to call it, basically finding a level of support at these levels, and I think it'll bounce back to the upside based on my theory that altcoins and Bitcoin are going to bounce tomorrow because it's been a pretty horrendous start of the week. That's what I said in the live stream yesterday. And if you want to know more about my thoughts, I'm going to be going live again this evening. So make sure you do join me on the live stream. It's probably going to be around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night on the main channel, That Martini Guy. Type it in on YouTube and you'll find me over there. Now, another thing that I think is looking pretty decent right now is, of course, XTP. The price of XTP actually holding up amazingly well today, currently trading at 58 Satoshis. If you look at the sell side right now, sell side looking weak. 1 million, 3 million, that's pretty big, but it's only 2 Bitcoins worth. 1 million, less than 1 million, less than 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, less than 1 million. At the same time, on the buy side, you've got a little bit, and then 3 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 10 million. So the buy side is significantly larger than the sell side on XTP. So from my perspective, it is a buy, not a sell right now. The demand is certainly, in terms of like, there's more interest in buying it than there is in selling it. And of course, I fully understand why that is that way, because the US launch is coming up fairly soon, and the US launch for TAP, huge adoption. Like, you're entering a huge global market, and at that point in time your business changes significantly from being a small little euro fintech to being a global fintech, which ultimately has, I believe, been significantly undervalued by the market given how many hundreds of thousands of users are using the TAP application right now. So RSR, DAFI, MOONBEAM, Ethereum and Bitcoin are all strong long positions right now. But what are the other trades that I'm considering taking? Well, basically any altcoin that have been dumped significantly, like 10, 15, 20% in recent days, on multiple days after one after the other. I think a lot of things are looking like they're going to pump pretty heavily in the next 24-hour period. From my perspective, everything is very much oversold right now, but it's also important to consider the downside. So on Bitcoin, the key level is not to break below this previous low that we set here. This previous low is set somewhere around $20,300. So break below $20,300 on the price of Bitcoin invalidates everything that I've just said and will likely drop down to $19,800, where we will likely close that CME gap that is somewhere around those levels. I think it's 19,800, it might be 18,900. Either way, $20,300 is a very key level of support. At the same time, the levels of resistance to watch on the price of Bitcoin that would trigger an altcoin rally would be basically a break of this key resistance level right here, which is currently sat at about $21,700. As it sits right now, we're $21,642, so we're not that far away from a significant breakout on the price of Bitcoin, which would then cause Bitcoin's price to resume trading somewhere around $22,300, $22,400. So the overall market is looking much more positive than what it has done in recent days. Like the past couple of days, again, it's just market having a reset. It's having a bit of a tantrum. And then you got all of your bears that pile on and say, look, we're going back to $12,000. It's all going terribly, terribly terrible. It's just not true. It's just complete nonsense. Like, things are going pretty decent right now. Bitcoin is up $5,000 and a bit since it bottomed out. The entire market is changing sentiment. We're seeing it significantly in the altcoin space right now. I see that altcoins are getting active again, and also like the entire crypto market is really picking up. I mean, I picked up my new car today, which is a very nice car. It's going to be a fun journey, is this, and at the same time, of course, I've got my racing this year. If you do want to meet me at some point, come to a racetrack. I'll be at a lot of them around the UK. Because I've got to learn to race, and then at the same time, once I've learned to, like, just book your car into a track day. I might be on that track day, doing a lot of stuff at Ulton and Donington at the moment. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Thank you all very much for watching today's video. I got on a bit of a tangent then, but please do check out the information and links in today's video description to various different exchanges and stuff like that. BYBIT is a great exchange. You can buy all of the coins mentioned in today's video on BYBIT, apart from XTP and DAFI. XTP you can buy on Bittrex or Uniswap, and you can buy DAFI on Uniswap or Ascendex. Have a great day, everyone. And also, one more thing that I should definitely not forget to mention. If you want to learn more about crypto, if you want to learn more about how to spot altcoin gems, if you want to learn more about Web 2 versus Web3, tokenomics, stablecoins, blockchain versus DAG, altcoins, a bunch of other different things that we all have on Crypto Saving Expert's website. Just go to cryptosavingexpert.com right now. Very important that you do that. Please go make an account. I would really appreciate it. It'd make my day if you did that. We're nearly at 4,000 users already in the first span of 1 week. It's completely free to join. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you want to learn about crypto, this is the place to go, because I don't want your money. I just want you to use my website. And when you use my website, I actually have to pay for that because I have to pay hosting fees. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Go to cryptosavingexpert.com. Goodbye.